Bienvenidas, bienvenidos. We have come to the end of the series where we take a look at the wonderful places we visited this summer. So we're ending with Costa Brava, the wild coast of Spain. So we're going to talk about it, give you some wonderful book recommendations, but first this is Latina Literati. La Costa Brava, or the rugged coast, starts from Barcelona all the way up to France. It's about 200 miles of beautiful cliffs and coves and sand and beaches and all sorts of towns to explore. So between Barcelona and France, you have these fishing villages. You have villages that offer you beautiful architecture, drenched white buildings. Sometimes there are castles nestled in the mountaintops, just sun-drenched beaches and pine forests and mountains. Just very, very beautiful landscape. And all of this, of course, is part of Catalunya, the Catalan autonomous region. And so there is a fierce individuality, there's an incredible pride of place, and of course the Catalan language. One of the most famous places is, of course, a restaurant that was named one of the best in the world, Bulli. And so that became a place where people would come to taste the gastronomy of the region, which is renowned. The seafood is spectacular, and there are many traditional things. So there's the traditional paella, but there's also a traditional fideuà, which is made with pasta. So there's different variations of what we have come to know in traditional Spanish cuisine in the Catalan area. So from the elegance of the white-drenched homes of Cadaqués, nestled right beneath France, for 200 kilometers down, you have one town after another to discover. And so this Costa Brava, the term was first used over 100 years ago by a Catalan writer to really encapsulate the roughness of the terrain, but also the independence of spirit of the area. Cadaqués, of course, was home to Salvador Dalí and his wife, and so there are many of his paintings where the background is the Costa Brava. And of course, other painters came to be with him, like Miró, like Picasso, and so there's a kind of a triangle of different museums and different art areas of interest that tourists still go to all the time to see the fabulous artwork that is there and to see the inspiration that brought these artists so much joy. As mentioned, the cuisine is a marriage of land and sea in the Costa Brava. And so you have a wide variety of wonderful cuisines and dishes to try while you're there, both from the sea and also traditions from the surrounding areas. Towns near Cadaqués are called the Dalí Triangle. So you have three villages where all sorts of cultural events and museums occur that celebrate his art. But this is not new. There are actually Greek and Roman ruins all along the seashore in Costa Brava that tell you that for thousands of years, this has been a place where human history has expressed itself artistically, that this has been a place, an integral place for the Mediterranean since ancient times. So you can feel the layers of history. You can feel how important this part of the Mediterranean has been, not just in commerce, but of course also in art and gastronomy. La Costa Brava is much more than a destination. When you have swum in the sea and you've partaken of all of the cuisine, all of the offerings there, the beautiful beaches, all of the vistas, and the wonderful architecture, the beauty that is both nature and man-made, it really is a place that calls you back, and it tells you come back. And we hope to go back because it really was a very special time, and we had a wonderful visit there all together. So thank you so much for joining us on this joint journey. And now for my favorite part of the video, the book recommendations. Josep Pla, an important Catalan writer, talks about La Costa Brava and his own reflections on the meaning of this place, its history, its people, and all of the things that it has to offer. So this is a book written by a Catalan, well-known author, and shares with you his insights, and that's why I thought this was a good book to recommend to you. The second book is Catalonia, History Guide, and this talks about the history, the politics, the economy, and all of the background and the setting for where these towns developed and the importance of the Catalan traditions there. So also thought it was a good book to give you background on this area. The final book is called The Summer We Crossed Europe in the Rain. And so it's a travel narrative, and it takes place in places including Costa Brava, and I thought it was just a well-written narrative of anecdotes that occur in the area that give you a sense, a nuance of the places, the beaches, the towns, and the people there. So there are many, many books that one can recommend about this area, but these are just 3 that I thought might be of interest for you. And as always, check your library, your local bookseller, because they probably have them, and we want to support our local libraries and our local booksellers. So thank you so much for joining me, and I would love to hear from you. Let us know, what is it you would like to hear from us? What are you reading this summer? What are you interested in? What we're happy to prepare these videos, do the research, and share the information. So thank you so much. And as always, con mucho cariño, mucho salud, mucho amor. Gracias.